Yeah, I bought another bike. Probably a mistake. You got to see this thing. Yeah, so let me start over. I was enjoying some gummies on Saturday night, browsing Facebook Marketplace, and yada yada yada. I brought this home. Now let's check it out. So this is a 1984 Honda Goldwing Aspencade. I don't know why I bought this. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it runs. It got home. I drove it home. It's gigantic. It runs okay. It made it home. Needs some work. It's kind of rough, but let's take a walk around and see all the details on this thing. All right, so in 1984, this was like the Cadillac of motorcycles. This was full touring. It was the first year of the third generation when they went fully touring. It's an amazing piece of history. So I've been looking at these for a while. They pop up on Marketplace from time to time, usually 1,500. 2,000 maybe. This one came up for 800. I ended up paying 600 for it. I couldn't pass it up. I have guitars worth more than this bike. So let's take a closer look. It's 4-cylinder carbureted motorcycle. It's got a different stereo in it. The original one had a cassette player. This one has Bluetooth, so I guess that's good, but they put on this hideous speaker over here. I think it just works through that one speaker. It's got an all digital dashboard. It's got controls for, I think this is for the stereo, but it also had possibly a CB radio on it. This is the switch for the radio, cigarette lighter. It's got air suspension, so you can pump up. It's got a little compressor somewhere in here, so it can inflate the air ride suspension. I don't know what these are. These are a mystery so far. Incredibly comfortable seat. A little bit of wear. It's got the bags. It's got the trunk. It's got everything you can imagine. This is a little bit rougher than I had thought, looking at the pictures on Marketplace. Getting up close to this thing, it's pretty rough, but it works. You know, what are you gonna do? So let's take a look at, I started to look in the trunk, but let's take a real look in the trunk and see what's in here. Yeah, so we got some instant oatmeal. Got some repair kit. That goes somewhere, who knows? Again, somewhere. It's got weird connectors. It must have been some kind of weird connector thing. What else we got? Who knows? Who knows what this stuff is? That's some kind of, that's like speakers for your helmet. Maybe we'll figure out where that goes. Got some tools. Alright, side bags. Let's see what's in here. Not much. Little floorboard. I think that's for the license plate. Alright. Let's see what's in this side. Anything interesting? Looks like got the whole Honda Americade toolkit. Yeah, it's worth half the price right there. Some tools. Don't know what that is. Little pad. Alright, let's see what's in the front compartments. Alright, got the key. Alright, what's in here? I don't know what that is. Oh, insurance kind of card. What's in this side? Anything in this side? Oh, we got some medicine. What is this? Alright, I gotta take a closer look at this. Alright, that's I don't know what that is. How old is this? 04? 2004. Alright, that's all that's in there. So I guess that's, I'll just throw most of this out. So let's fire it up. Alright, so I don't know what that fan is, but it's loud. Alright, choke goes down. And let's see if it starts. Alright, it's running. I rode it home yesterday. It was a little bit rough, but made it home. It's not blowing any black smoke, which is good. It's, lights all seem to work. Got to clean up a lot of the rust. This is not really attached. It's kind of, I got to reattach that. And it's also got the backrest for the driver. So I'll put that on. And it's got some kind of other bar. Let's see if that's working. I think that red thing is the air compressor for the air ride. I got to figure out where the battery is on this. The guy said it was a new battery. We'll see. So, all the lights seem to work. Blinkers work. Tires are pretty good. It's inspected through August of next year. I might take this thing off. I don't know. Maybe take these off or put some highway pegs on it. The shifter is like really funky. I don't really like the shifter. Maybe I can just change that to a regular shifter. But it's running. It doesn't like the cold very much. Pops a little bit, but these are known for popping. Let's play around with that. He said that the tail light is on because it's LED lights and it doesn't register that it's on. So I don't know. Let's play around with it. I forgot to mention it comes with the full service manual, the real thick one. See if I need it. And put the tools together. It's a pretty complete little set. The tools say Honda on them for the most part. Got this little set of sockets, and that's kind of cool. I was trying to figure this thing out here. I figured this out. There's like a little secret compartment here, but even cooler than that is it's got a mirror. It's got a mirror. That's crazy. Every time I come out to the garage, I look at this, I'm like, oh my god, this is so ridiculous. It's so big. But let's take it for a ride, and I'll show you how bad it's running. Oh, this thing's so heavy. See if I can get out of the driveway. I ended up putting the camera on top of the helmet because the windshield is so huge. I want you to be able to see over the windshield. Probably shouldn't do this since it's not registered or insured, but quick ride. It's got a plate on it. Turn signals are working, but the light doesn't seem to indicate that. I mean, this is pure luxury driving. I couldn't be more comfortable. This seat is so comfortable. They have this weird thing with the brakes on these where like the front handbrake just controls half of the front brake, but the rear brake controls both. So when you're coming up to a stop, the front brake will work, but not very good. I mean, generally it runs pretty good, although it seems to pop. There's like weird noises coming from this thing. The heel toe shifter is really terrible. I think it's bent. I gotta try to fix that somehow. God, this seat is so comfortable. And it's got a backrest. I gotta move the backrest back a little bit. It's a little bit too forward. But look at this thing. It's amazing. I'm not gonna go very far. Adjust the mirror. I mean, who wouldn't want to ride this? It does have a stereo system, but it's just God, it like revs up. Stereo only has like one speaker. I gotta maybe see about putting the original speakers back in, because that thing looks terrible. I'm not sure if the air suspension's working. Doesn't seem to be. Here we go. Gear indicator works. Speedometer is really like just nuts. It's like 30 and then 55 and then 40, like obviously is not working. So, and it's kind of annoying, but I'll figure that out. And let's go right back home. Definitely got to use the rear brake. Front barely does anything. Yeah, this thing's basically like driving a convertible. You feel like you're in a car, but the top's off. It's weird how it revs up like that every time you get out of gear. I think this is the diesel model. Oh, that's because the clutch is still on. I mean, the choke is still on, that's why. Alright, I gotta get back into first here. Much better with the choke off. Here's a little scooter. Hey, buddy. Whoa, Nelly. Alright, let's go down Beekman Street here. It actually shifts pretty nice. Besides the heel toe shifter being kind of bent. You know, it's actually running better than when I picked it up. Now that it's warmed up a little bit. I keep on going into overdrive. It's gonna go away for the winter pretty soon. Take it back out in the spring. Do some rides on it. Maybe register it, insure it. All that fun stuff. But yeah, for 600 bucks, like, can't complain too much. Oh my god, am I gonna have to turn around here? It's like backing up a trailer. This year didn't have reverse, so it's a little bit hard to back up. Well, let's go around the block. get home. I gotta start cleaning this thing up. There's a lot of rust on it, but you know, it'll be presentable. It's still ribbing up like that. That's fine. I think I keep on forgetting to turn off the blinker because the indicators aren't working here. Might be because it's LED. Yeah, once it gets going, it doesn't feel that heavy. But every once in a while, like the engine just pops. I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe a carburetor thing. Carburetor rebuild kits came with it, so obviously the guy thought there was something wrong with the carburetors, but never fixed it. So I don't know. I'll throw some vitamin B3 in here and start out in second. Well, that's the first ride here. Well, I think that's all for now with this one. I don't know if I'll do another video on this because I don't really plan on doing much to it except fixing a couple small things and just riding it for a little while before I move it on to the next person. But it should be fun, you know. I don't hate it. It's I've been kind of wanting one of these for a while, so I got to get it out of my system and just enjoy it for a little while. You know, I mean, I would never try and turn this into a cafe racer or something. It's just it just belongs the way it is. So we'll see if it holds up for a long trip or two in the spring. Other than that, I'll just enjoy it. Well, thanks for watching.